Hey at Woodlanders, welcome to the Woodlog. Morning. That was a crispy start this morning. First job is getting some of this cordwood, which I've sold a few trailers for. So that's the first job. And then dressing Hazel hedge lane stakes, and then I might dress some other rods ready for weaving for panels today. That's those in. It's probably about 50 there. So I've got to dress these, stack them onto there, and then once I've done that, then I think I'm going to dress those rods there and these rods here for panels. I wonder if I put you on there, are you going to stay on there? That's a good question. Hi, Dad speaking. Now I bet you're all familiar with Hazel catkins, these sort of dangly earrings that you get. They look pretty amazing this time of year. Dirty fly in my face. Middle to late January, they're everywhere. And but what sometimes is not that obvious is the tiny little hazel flowers. So if I can show you, there, look, that tiny little focus. Reddy, almost pinkish red flower, and that's don't quote me on this. One's male and one's female, and I'm not too sure which is which. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comment section which is which. But yeah, those tiny little, and they often go missed. Really, not often see them, but get the camera to focus a bit. There we go. Yeah, they look ever so nice when you see them up close. That's another good day in the coppice. So we've got 2 loads of cordwood out, one to deliver just now over to Loughborough, and some beam poles as well, one there. Dressing hazel rods ready for the panels that we make. When I say dressing, it's not quite Ken and Barbie, but we just remove all the knobbly bits off the sides so you can split them easier, and it just makes the whole panel look a lot nicer. That's dressing, or dressing out as I call it. Morning. So last couple of days not good. Got a dodgy stomach, and that's put me back a couple of days, but not to worry, I'm getting a little bit better. We did a heartwood training on Wednesday, but I was so ill, I thought I'd best just get the training done and get back. So we didn't do any filming, but I've got another one in March, so hopefully we'll do a little bit of filming and introduce you to what we do there and why they're doing it and all that sort of stuff. With a dodgy stomach, I don't feel like doing an awful lot today. Right, that's made the pile a bit smaller. I've got to go and pick the car up for the MOT because the car has passed its MOT, which is excellent news. And so the car's up and running again. So for a 22-year-old car, it's doing all right. That's a little Renault, that is. I think this is the early signs of bluebells coming up. I'm off now to go and pick up the car. I made a bodge of these the other day. I glued them together and realised I glued them up all wrong, so I had to pull them apart really quickly. So I'm just trying to sand off some of the worst of the sticky goo on the back that I've done wrong, so that I can glue them back together properly. So what I was trying to do is glue them like that together. What I've got to do is, a bit like the others, I've got to stagger the joints, and like a numpty I was not thinking. So we've got the short one done. So I put chamfer on that with a little battery operated planer I've got, and then chamfered the ends as well. See where I laminated the boards, look. I chamfered that edge and giving it a bit of a sand. You can hear the rain, look at it, what a joke. And then we can I can screw this to the wooden lintel, and then the curtain poles will be screwed to this then. Progress so far, we've got a very rough 1-inch dowel, but we'll give that a bit more of a sanding. Got our 1-inch holes, so those will go in there, and I'll cut them off, sticky out proud, to make it look like oak pegs. This is the underside, so what we've got to do is I've got to put a 15mm trim, glue that on like that, maybe even with a step, I'm not decided yet, but I've got to glue that on like that, and I've got another piece to go there because the window sits a little bit back from the plaster line. So yeah, so this, there'll be a gap there, you see, so I'm just trying to use a bit of a fillet for that. So I'm going to glue that on next. So I've done the little window. I left my camera at the workshop and I thought I'll just carry on and do it. So got all that fixed back, put the pegs in. All it is a timber lintel behind this, so I just fixed it into the timber lintel and then just got some silicone to put the pegs in, because I thought if something's not quite right, I can just prise them out with silicone rather than getting wood glue and end up splitting everything if I had to ever get them out. So that's that one up, curtain pole in. And so the next bit is when I got the circular saw fixed, I've got to get the trims. Oh, okay, that's better. So this bit here has got to have oak trim on here as well to hide all this plaster line and this timber. But the next one is this one, so if I don't go into the light, we'll be okay. So I've got to put that lintel, sort of dummy lintel head up there, which I've got here. Just machine this up, and what I've got to do next is I've got to work out, I've got to put a little fillet on the bottom here to cover a gap, so I've just got to work out what that dimension is. So we're looking at about 10mm. Thanks for watching again this week. We really do appreciate it. Interesting question. It is the video length an issue for you? So I noticed a couple of videos I've been doing have been creeping up to sort of 20 minutes. Now for me, 20-minute video seems quite long. It's really difficult to try and edit it down. So it'll be interesting to see what you think on that. I had an idea, would it be better 2 10-minute videos over the course of a week or so, or is one longer video better? That's an interesting question. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.